Yo, 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 it's your boy Casual Rail with the Silent A podcast. And man, we back with another one and a quick one at that. It's your first look at Orslander Usyk taking on Daniel Dubois. Yeah, I said it. Orslander Usyk versus Daniel Dubois is actually happening. Yeah, we predicted this fight earlier this year when we heard the WBA made Dubois a mandatory for Usyk. They've been biting at the bit to get to it. They've been pushing Dubois. You know, he's been pretty much a media-made fighter. They've been pushing him. He's big, fast, strong fighter. Looks the part. And, you know, give it to Frank Warren for pushing his fighter and promoting his fighter. But they have been putting him in positions that most fighters don't get. UK fighter, he is strong, he is big, but overall he is not very well tested. And the one test that he did finally get, he got stopped late by the big Joe Joyce, the juggernaut, right? Granted, you know, damage happens. The heavyweight division, and them punches are landing hard, right? These are some big boys. But with that said, the one chance or the one time he did a step up, he gets stopped. And since he got stopped by Joe Joyce in 2020, he has taken on the likes of Dinu, meaning Bogdan Dinu, Trevor Bryan, in his recent fight of December 2022, which earned him this mandatory spot to take on Usyk in the WBA, Kevin Lerena, which he hit the deck, I believe, 2 or 3 times. Kevin Lerena is not a very highly touted or highly ranked heavyweight, kind of unknown. He does hit, but not much of a step up to get you to the likes of Orslander Usyk, undisputed cruiserweight champion who moved up and took the unified belt from perceived top heavyweight in Anthony A.J. Joshua, and defended him again against Anthony A.J. Joshua last year. This is a true warrior, pound for pound, one of the best. We definitely rank him high. Now we got him at number 2, with Terrence Crawford being the number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world, period. But with that said, when you step up to the likes of Usyk, especially when we have a chance to have an undisputed fight with Tyson the Gypsy King Fury in the heavyweight division, something we have not seen in over 10 to 15 years, you better be putting somebody in that ring that is deserving. And in this case, I do not see this man as deserving. Meaning, I do not see Daniel Dubois has done anything since his loss to Joe Joyce to earn a mandatory shot. There's some other names out there that you could have put in this ring with Usyk that are more deserving. But this is your first look, man. It's your boy Casual Rail with the Silent A podcast, and we're here to give you how this fight is going to go and give you our early predictions. We're going to get straight to it. We've already complained enough. Let's get to it. Usyk, smaller heavyweight, 6'4", maybe 6'5" on a good day, averaging about 230 to 240 pounds. Good solid fighter for the weight class, moving up, as we said earlier, from the cruiserweight division, and is a true natural boxer. Then you got Daniel Dubois, the big man in the division, perceived as. He's 6'5", solid 6'6" on a good day, anywhere between a solid 250, sometimes 260 pounds. Strong jab on him. He's got some good fundamentals himself. But with that said, skills. The skill level here is unmatched. You got Orslander Usyk, who was just a pure pound for pound, true boxer. That is how he unified and undisputed at the cruiserweight division, beating heavy punchers. He's used to fighting guys that can crack, so this is nothing new to him. He uses his boxing ability, his boxing skills, and his movement around the ring and his generalship to confuse fighters and implement his game plan of landing efficient shots and landing them hard. He's not a heavy puncher, but he will build up and accumulate punches that will eventually stop a fighter or frustrate them to the point that they're pretty much out of the match. And that's pretty much the same thing that's going to happen here. Again, like we said, this is not going to be a very long first look. We give it to you straight. Orlando Usyk is going to win this easily. Unanimous decision. All 12 rounds. He might give up 1 or 2 rounds to Dubois. It's going to be a whitewash. I mean, Dubois is going to come to fight. He's never, as much as we talked about him earlier, not being experienced enough, not showing enough, he's never shown lack of. He comes to fight. He has heart. He just lacks the skill set and the speed to hang with somebody like Usyk. And Usyk's already shown that he can take punches at the heavyweight division. He has a good solid chin. He can take the punishment, and more importantly, Usyk is crazy. The man is just a true warrior, man. He's dialed in. His mindset is something different. The only person I've seen kind of that mindset is Tyson the Gypsy King Fury while he was fighting Deontay Wilder. Just the depths of a fighter and warrior you have to be to dig in and embrace the fight. And he's willing to fight anybody while also implementing his superior skill set. And he doesn't rest on his skill set. Strong, solid jab from Usyk. Strong right hands as he displayed against Anthony AJ Joshua. But more importantly, his footwork and head movement is immaculate. Great counter puncher, but is also not afraid to implement the jab, especially the double jab, to get in and land shots and land them efficiently and effectively to gain the respect of the harder puncher. Do not get it twisted. Just because Usyk is not the heavy-handed person, he does have respectable power where men will not rush in on him. But with that said, we got Daniel Dubois again, who has all the heart and the spirit. I think he showed in his last fight that his chin is susceptible. That eye socket might not be healed that got damaged from the juggernaut Joyce. And I just think he doesn't have the ring generalship and the ring IQ to stay engaged and focused on the task at hand, which will be Usyk. Again, it'll be a unanimous decision, pretty much a clear whitewash, runaway, true boxing lesson that Usyk will hand down to Dubois. And he will take that and take it back and hopefully improve his game plan and improve his fighting style. This should not be the end of Dubois. But I think he's just being promoted and put in a position that he is not ready for and does not deserve, like we said earlier. But with that said, man, hopefully it's going to be a good fight while it lasts and some action. Do not be surprised if there's an accumulation of shots at the end and Usyk focuses on that damaged eye, that repaired eye that Dubois had, and maybe pulls out a late stoppage. But with that said, we're going with the unanimous decision. Orlando Usyk taking down Daniel Dubois. Let us know what you think. If you didn't like what we said, hit that comment button. Get active in those comments. Let us know what you think. But before you do that, please hit that like button. Then after that, subscribe. We are growing this channel and we're coming strong. Again, it's your boy Casual Rail with the first look on the Silent A podcast. And like we said, we got Orlando Usyk unanimous decision. Hey, until the next time, peace.